Me.
Teach to say her name.
Me, Noodle.
Play games.
Peek-Bab. Oh.
And love you back.
Uh-oh. Achoo.
Your Furby sneezed.
Achoo.
And gave mine a cold.
Furby loves you, love and touch.
We love you.
Furby, the Gigapet.
My name's Dick. How about back to Cooking with Dick? I'm your host, Rich Paulson. Today we'll be cooking an American classic. A Central Kansas... Get the fuck over here! Like scrambled eggs. It's a recipe easy to learn, but impossible to master. Lucky for you, I'm a master. First, you're gonna need your ingredients. You're gonna need some eggs. Some nice, fresh. Oh, I almost dropped some fresh eggs. 2, you're gonna need that butter for that southern spice. 3, you're gonna need some cheese. This is the best kind of cheese because it really intended. Yeah, that's right. You need to add some personality to these eggs. That's what makes them special. Like a fine young 5-year-old destined for his whole life in front of him.
Transmitted at the request of the railway control station in Denver. A runaway freight train has lost its brakes and is heading for Denver. In about 4 minutes, the train will be derailed at Silver George. Regular broadcasting will be resumed now.
Alright, let's cook. Welcome back to Cooking with Dick. Alright, let's start by prepping these eggs. Make sure they're nice and fresh, because remember, a fresh bird is a fresh egg, and a bad bird is a bad egg. So, these are fresh. Are you fresh? Now, a lot of cooks prefer to use a little fork or a spoon to stir the eggs. Make sure you get all that egg in there. And it's okay to get a few of the crusts in there. They add that extra factor of crunch. And what the Lord gave us, use the Lord's hands. It really adds another layer of egg. You know, my mama always said that the best eggs are done by hand. Because the handmade eggs are they're the fabric that humanity rests upon. Really, almost like you're washing your hands. That's almost the technique you should use with a good fine egg. Yeah, really. You know, get a lot of practice with this. It really improves your egg quality and your egg style. You know, also helps if you don't have long hair, because you you quite often, your hair gets in the way, and you gotta push it out of the way. I mean, your eggs are very important to the egg. Does that make sense to everybody? I mean, all right, I think these eggs are good enough to go in the brew. Gee whiz, that was a lot of energy to mash up some eggs. Now it's time to heat the griddle. Now we're cooking with steam, or rather electricity, because it's electric stove. But it's so make sure you give your eggs a nice taste to make sure they're fresh. Wow, those are some fresh eggs. Sometimes I end up eating about a third of the eggs before the eggs actually get cooked. It's just so damn good. Mmm. Good. All right, the stove is heated. Oh, we got to make sure we take our pan right here and we give it some nice butter. Really get some butter. Nice and steamy. Remember, you got to get some good egg whites. But the most important part of the egg whites are the yolk. Good. Really get that butter exhaust coming out. That's how you know you got enough butter. All right, guys, time to put the eggs in. Whee! Oh, you know that fizzle goes away. That's when your eggs are cooking. Really egg cooking. All right, guys, now start mashing those eggs. I'll move this out of the way so you can really get a feel for what I'm doing. You got to turn those eggs like a milk churn. You got to pull them in. Really get in there and work. Good stuff. Oh, you know when they're getting brown? That's when they're at their best. Smells like good home cooking. Really work it. Now they're going to try to stick to the pan. But remember that when they're stuck to the pan, that's when they're getting all brown and juicy. Just like a fresh steak. You want your bird to be like a steak. Really, get that. Oh, you gotta get that crunch factor. Get a little wiggle. You know, get that crunch going. Really, get that. If you get a nice, see if I get a nice angle there, you can really see the crunch. Smells like egg. This is good stuff, man. I mean, this egg is really looking toasty. All right. All right. Time to unload these eggs. You really gotta make sure you get those eggs off the pan. They like to stick there. Don't let them. They're like a cancer. Get the eggs all on your plate. Neaten it up a little bit. Alright, now it's time to add some cheese. Alright, you gotta mix it up. Ooh, feel that cheese melting in your hands. Alright, kings and queens, now it's time to take a bite. Tastes like spaghetti. Or egg, sorry.